What is going on, Facebook? It's day 173. Saba Ali here, world's first person who is documenting their senior year by doing a daily Facebook Live. So it's day 173. And today I want to talk to you guys about Snapchat and Instagram. So just recently, as you guys probably already know, if you guys are on Snapchat did an update, and my Snapchat actually updated like 2 days ago, just like out of nowhere, because a lot of my apps they update automatically, and I updated and I went on Snapchat. I was like, whoa, like what is this, what happened? And if you guys have seen the update, they changed it, so it's really hard and kind of annoying to even look at all the stories because it's all on one side. So it's like the stories, personally messaging people. I feel like there's so much content like in just one area that's really difficult to use. And they switched it. So one of the sections where you could actually see all of the stories, it's actually full of advertisements now. I mean, you can put your story like on like the local like our story, but it's more of the discovery. So I thought that was interesting because they literally like gravitated more towards like advertising and using that to get more people to stop using like Facebook and Instagram and advertise their stuff on Snapchat. So I thought that was interesting because I know even for myself, my go-to to like put stories, because I know you can obviously put stories now on Instagram and on Facebook. My go-to was to put it on Snapchat. But honestly, like I don't like that the update that they did on Snapchat. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start, putting more stuff on my Instagram. And it's so funny because I keep seeing like memes and stuff on Facebook about how everybody hates the new Snapchat update. And I was reading an article today just randomly about how a good portion of Snapchat users are starting to gravitate towards using Instagram stories. And I know on Facebook there's stories, but I don't use that much. But a lot of people are starting to use, this story feature on Instagram. And even on your Instagram account, you can keep your stories on there. So like story highlights. And I just recently started using that. So that's pretty cool. If you have a really cool story that you put on Instagram, you can actually keep it on your profile on your Instagram account. Josh, Snapchat was a total marketing move. If it'll be bomb if they get past the public, but I don't know if they will. Instagram is lit. I know. No, that's what I was just saying. How they completely did that just to, get more people to do advertisements on their discovery page. So I was like, yeah, that's a cool move to do on Snapchat because, that's how they are making more money, to get more people to promote on Snapchat. Because I was also looking at a lot of companies they do have Snapchats. So I was like, huh, that's interesting because Snapchat originally started out, just personal Snapchat. I feel like all social media platforms are now just kind of gravitating towards business. So I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, Instagram is lit, and I absolutely love Instagram. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts on it though, because I know a lot of people, are kind of uproaring about, oh, this like Snapchat update sucks and all of this. But I was also actually talking to someone today, and they told me how they're not on Instagram at all. And they thought it was a waste of time actually being on Instagram because it was mainly just like visuals, and they didn't really see the purpose behind it. And when they were talking to me, I was saying, that's an interesting perspective to see because definitely there's a whole lot that you can do on Facebook, with advertisements. You can track your reach and stuff like that. But on Instagram, a good portion of millennials are on Instagram, like literally every single day, putting out content and scrolling through their Instagram. So I actually used to do a lot of e-commerce, and I actually started just a Shopify store back in the summer, this past summer, and I created Instagram for it, did all the marketing on Instagram, and I use Instagram influencers to sell my products. And within just 2 months, I had no experience using, e-commerce, Shopify, had no experience on how to even advertise on Instagram. In a couple months, I made over $1,000 in sales for that store. Just a random store I opened just to learn, but that goes to show how much business that you can actually make on Instagram. So for everyone, you know, who might not be on Instagram or you don't know why, there's a good portion of sales and clients who are on Instagram. So I always tell my clients and people who are wondering why you need to be on there, literally there's like your sales are on Instagram. I mean, there's so many influencers on Instagram who are constantly promoting products left and right, and when people are on a social media platform like Instagram, it's visuals, so immediately they can just pull out their credit card and buy it. So I thought that was pretty cool because, you know, you can't really get that same type of effect if you're doing it on like Facebook or Snapchat. And Facebook on its own is so diluted. I think it's becoming so diluted. There's so many advertisements on there. It's pretty much just business. So that is my take on what is going on with Snapchat and Instagram. So yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts. What is going on, Ali? Yes, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I just think that, you know, if you are either, I mean, I think that you should be on all social media platforms, but definitely don't take into account that you can utilize each platform very differently. I use my Snapchat just to share my story about everything, and then use my other media platforms to really put out my content. But yeah, that's pretty much what was going on through my mind today when I was having those conversations and constantly seeing stuff on Snapchat on my social media. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So today 173. I am like still semi losing my voice for some reason. But I'm gonna hop off here. Gonna go back on the grind of working on things. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I am losing my voice. Hopefully I get my voice back very soon. Keep on grinding and make sure to stay unforgettable. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.